Good evening and welcome to George Daniel Field. Tonight we have Admiral King commencement exercises. And right now we're waiting for everything to begin, and I'm talking to Superintendent John Pavick. Mr. Pavick.
Good evening, Wendy. Lovely night.
We say this every night, but it's so nice.
Perfect. Monday we had the Lorain High group, and we had to go inside because of the weather, or at least the possibility of bad weather. So the last 2 nights have been great. Tonight is probably the nicest of all 3 nights.
Oh, it's just super, and I'm sure all the parents feel the same way.
Well, there's quite a bit of sun here, and
we're getting our tan.
We're getting a little tan out here.
Now, I understand that tonight at Admiral King we have something very special going on. Why don't you tell me a little bit about it?
Well, tonight many people probably remember the chamber singers that went to Europe. There are a number of them that are seniors this year. The seniors will be singing the Alma Mater instead of the traditional fashion where the entire group are singing. Well, the entire group will sing, but it will be led by the chamber singers.
So it's kind of special, especially considering we thought they wouldn't even go.
They've showed a lot of heart, and we've been very impressed with the overall attitude of those chamber singers. They really made the community proud, and certainly the school, and I think most of all they probably feel good about themselves.
One thing I want to ask you, the other night we talked a little bit about some of the new programs. What kind of programs are going on now at Admiral King?
Well, of course, Admiral King was the site of the first magnet program, and as a consequence of that, this program that we have there, which is a magnet outgrowth of the junior high program over at Hawthorne, many of these young people now, there are a few of them are graduating, and frankly, the scholarships that have accrued to these young people have been phenomenal. Matter of fact, we already have some students who are juniors receiving scholarships when they graduate. So it gives you some idea of the kind of programs we're now offering young people here in Lorain.
So we're looking at kind of an exciting future for these kids.
Well, I think the future in Lorain is very exciting. I think that really, as we look at the federal platform in terms of education, the whole concept of schools of choice is becoming more and more of an issue. As a matter of fact, it's also an issue in the General Assembly in the state of Ohio. In Lorain, we've already put together a program like that where at least 25% or more of the young people in Lorain have an opportunity to choose a school where they want to attend. And probably in another year or so, over half the youngsters will be in that position.
Sounds good. Thank you. And now let's go to commencement exercises.
At this time, I'd like to call upon Reverend Rojas of the St. Peter and Paul Spanish Mission for our invocation.
Good evening. This is the day our Lord has made for you and for us. Let's start in the invocation. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, the Lord be with you all. Amen.
At this time, I'd like to call upon our senior chamber singers who toured Europe and invite all to join them in singing our alma mater. Okay, class, please be seated. At this time, I'd like to introduce those guests that are seated behind me and ask them to stand, and please hold your applause until I've introduced all of them. First of all, Mr. Beckler, Business Manager. Mr. Gazusko, Director of Vocational Education and Adult Evening Education. Dr. Buford, Pupil Personnel Director. Dr. Lohr, Personnel Director. Mr. Love, Athletic Director. Ms. Langendorfer, Public Information Officer. Mrs. Anderson, Board Member. Mr. Siniger, Board Member. Mr. Ruskin, board member. Reverend Rojas, St. Peter Paul Spanish Mission. Mrs. Nemisek, President of the Lorain Board of Education. Mr. Kramer, Vice President, Lorain Board of Education. Mr. Pavick, Superintendent of the Lorain City Schools. Thank you. I've got a couple good news items for you. The first is, in a cost-saving measure, we're trying to make sure everybody stays off the track and off the field so that we can keep maintenance repair costs to a minimum. The second good news for you is that all graduates will have their pictures taken this evening, and you'll have an opportunity, you'll have a complimentary copy, and you'll have an opportunity to purchase any number of copies that you may so wish or desire. I like that. Good. It is a pleasure to welcome all of you here this evening for the Admiral King High School commencement ceremonies of 1989. In particular, I'd like to further welcome the parents, relatives, and friends of those who are to receive their diplomas tonight. You can be proud of their success on this great occasion. The focus of our high school has been to create an enthusiasm for scholarship, to stimulate a desire to render service, to promote worthy leadership, and to encourage the development of character in all of the students. This occasion honors those students who have enthusiastically and intensively completed their formal education. This graduation ceremony gives recognition to those young men and women seated before us, and they will be remembered as one of the finest classes to have received their education at Admiral King. They have been characterized as being dedicated, cooperative, and hardworking by many professional and support staff members at the school. These traits they will find will be the necessary fiber and strength that is required throughout all of life as they commence upon new challenges that will now lie before them. I am sure you, as well as I, wish them luck as they meet these tasks. Dr. Of all the honors this school can award to its members, none is considered more important than a recognition of being named to either the Dr. Joseph Calda Service Plaque or being recognized as an honor graduate. It is a tradition to have the principal read the list of those seniors in the top 5% of their class in each category at commencement. There are numerous opportunities for young people to contribute to the operation of the school during their 4-year high school career. They may earn service points by participation in music, athletics, dramatics, clubs, publications, student council, teachers of office aiding, ushering, concession stand working, etc. Those graduating seniors who of all members of their class have made the greatest contribution to the school will now be listed in numerical order ascending to the person who has the most service points. The students will stand as their names are read. I will ask the audience to withhold applause until all Dr. Calta Service Plaque Award winners are standing. The Dr. Calta Service Award winners are Terry Blakely, Scott Pensura, Lisa Wentz, Paul Bartow, Julia Bartek, Deborah Urban, Sherry Abrams, Robert Ortenzi, Tiffany Calkins, Vanessa Rodriguez, Melissa Filbert, Robert Brown, Kevin Zubak, Tracy Zook, and number 1, Eric Lang. Please be seated. And now to the honor graduates, those scholars who have maintained the highest academic excellence during these 4 years. This is what education is all about. To have reached this high level of achievement, these seniors have made many sacrifices and have exerted much self-discipline, and we congratulate them for their willingness to give so much of themselves. Sharing in this honor certainly are the families of those young people, for they have provided the proper environment within the home so that their children could concentrate on schoolwork. Doubtless mothers and fathers have made some sacrifices of their own as they encourage their sons and daughters to do their very best.
We are proud of those pupils whose names have been read as the ones to be engraved on the Dr. Call to Service plaque. But we are doubly proud of these outstanding scholars whose names will go on the twin plaque to be displayed in the halls of Admiral King forever. The names of the honor graduates will also be given in numerical order, ascending to the student who ranks number 1 in this year's class. Will you please, again, withhold your applause until all students are standing. The honor graduates are Jennifer Freeman, Christine Royhab, Robert Hayden, Eric Lang, Aaron Powers, Peter Boomis, Lynn Jerzinski, Robert Graber, Ryan Tarpley, Cheryl Dudikovich, Alessandro Giardini, Paul Bardo, Christine Ellenin, Jacqueline Boley, and number 1 in his class, Daniel Phillips. Thank you, class, and please be seated. At this time, it gives me great honor to introduce to you our superintendent of the Lorain City Schools, and I might, before I introduce him, indicate that after 8 great years as superintendent of Lorain City Schools, he's retiring, and this will be his last official ceremony as superintendent with us, and we will miss him. At this time, I'd like to introduce to you, proudly, our superintendent, John W. Pavick.
Thank you, Dr. Coleman. By the way, Dr. Coleman is making announcements. I want to make one too, that we are broadcasting this program at this very moment over channel 36. And for those of you that wish to view this, you can see it tomorrow at 10 o'clock and 5 o'clock. We'll be running all 3 of the graduations at 10 and again at 5 in the afternoon. So if you didn't get a chance to take the kind of pictures you'd like, that time you can tape it and save it for posterity. I would like to commend all of the parents and the members of the community for their support of our school system that ensures a quality education for all of our young people. And I'm particularly proud to address you today and sincerely thank you for all of your support. You know, it'd be our sincere hope that the school system will be able to continue to provide the quality programs to our young people for years to come. I want to extend my congratulations to the graduates of Admiral King for their 13 years of successful completion of their school. You know, this is as Dr. Coleman mentioned, this is my 24th and last graduation exercise. And I believe that some of the most capable young people in the world come out of the Lorain schools. They can compete anywhere. This evening, I greet them as citizens of the world, ready to meet and accept the responsibilities of leadership and citizenship and the demands that go with it. I've been proud to be your superintendent. Now I'm honored to introduce 3 outstanding students who represent this graduating class. They will speak on the topic that's printed in your program. The first speaker is Robert Hayden, son of Robert and Natalie Hayden. Robert's been a consistent member of the honor roll and a 4-year academic letter winner. He's a National Honor Society member, selected to Who's Who among American high school students, first team all-conference in baseball and golf. He's rated by the Cleveland Plain Dealer as one of the top high school baseball players in the state of Ohio. Robert will be attending Kent State University, where he'll pursue a degree in communications. Robert Hayden.
Just like the fairy tale Cinderella, the clock is striking midnight on our high school years. Graduation is an event that we all look forward to. Now that graduation is here, we feel like a small child opening a present on his birthday. Although elation takes control of us, we all have spent some time reflecting on what made our high school lives so enjoyable. Today is another step in making our life more complete. Through determination, we have all arrived on the threshold of receiving our diplomas. Nobody knows what the future holds for any of us. For some, it's on to college to further their educations. For others, it's on to the armed forces where they will serve our country faithfully. And still for others, it's out into the workforce to earn money to make a living. No matter what one chooses to do, solid foundations are being built right here, right now. It took many, many years to reach this point in our lives. It took more than just showing up at school to earn our diplomas. Desire and determination burned in all of us to the point where we all worked for our diploma. The ball is now in our court, and it's up to us to do with our education what we feel is best. Before we take our first steps into a new world, it would be nice to sit back and reflect on our high school years. For years, we have fought with our teachers, and they, in turn, have fought with us. But soon, we will all be realizing the fruits of our labor. Our years at Admiral King have been, for the most part, good ones. Our athletic teams have given us many days and nights of thrills. They have also given more notoriety to a school already known for its athletic teams. Academically, we have been prepared for the future. We have learned from knowledgeable personnel that have taught us to the best of their abilities. The past 4 years at Admiral King High School have been enjoyable and beneficial to our education. So now, as we all go our separate ways, I'd like to wish the best of luck to the graduating class of 1989.
Our second speaker is Ryan Tarpley. He's a son of Thelma Snyder and Naaman Tarpley. Ryan has been very active in school activities as well as community affairs. His activities include bowling, key club, and the yearbook staff. Ryan was elected by his peers to represent his senior class as a member of Admiral King's Class of 1989 Senior Committee. Ryan planned for and directed the activities of the Senior Rockathon, various money-making activities, senior banquet, and senior prom. Ryan is a member and a leader in the New Bethel Youth Group. Ryan also excels in academic areas. He was selected into Lorain City Schools Advanced Studies program, is a regular member of the Honor Roll, participated in Academic Challenge, and was selected to be a member of the National Honor Society. He has been honored for 3 years at the Scholastic Banquet for academic excellence. He is a commended student for the National Achievement Scholarship Program for Outstanding Negro Studies. Ryan plans to major in economics at Grinnell College in Iowa. Ryan has received the Lorain Negro Business and Professional Club Scholarship and the Grinnell Minority Scholarship. Ryan Tarpley.
Well, it's that time, the time we've all been waiting for. We have spent the last 4 years of our lives striving for the privilege to be here, and believe me, it is truly a privilege for us to be receiving our diplomas. We have worked hard and we deserve it. But receiving our diplomas does not mean that all of the hard work that we have put in is over and that it was all for nothing, because it wasn't. Hopefully, as we all move on in our different directions, we will take with us everything that we have learned to help prepare for a successful future. And when I say everything, I also mean what we have learned as a result of the friendships that we have made. How, after 4 years, can we just forget about the good friends that we have made? Good friends are hard to come by, and in this world you can't be sure who your true friends really are. I know that some of the bonds of friendships that I have made here at Admiral King will last for a very long time. Over the years, I have learned the true meaning of the word friend, and I have learned to admire and respect them for their opinions and for their individuality, and not for what I want them to be. Friendships should not be able to be turned on and off like a faucet, but they should be lasting forever. It is also important that we take with us our education. Although this chapter of our lives may be coming to a close, we will need to use all that we have learned throughout high school and apply it for the rest of our lives. These high school years have been a chance for us to grow intellectually as well as socially. It has also been a chance for us to realize our potential and to prepare us for what lies ahead. Life outside the walls of Admiral King will be a whole new learning experience, and we will all have to start over from scratch. What we have been through here does not even compare to what we were in store for. But we, as the class of 1989, ought to feel good about ourselves because we have made it thus far. We had been given the challenge of pursuing a quality education, and not only did we accept the challenge, we have conquered it. We have proved that we have the ability and determination to succeed in this world because we have realized that we need a high school diploma to even have a fighting chance. Our next challenge will be to use what we have learned to make a positive difference in the world.
Our last speaker, Tiffany Calkins, is the daughter of Yvette Paluch. Tiffany has been quite active while attending Admiral King. She's been a member of the Student Council for 3 years, Water Girl for 2 years, member of the Ski Club for 3 years, an aide for 4 years, and is presently a member of the Senior Committee. Tiffany was also involved in volleyball for 2 years. Tiffany will be attending Lorain Community College this fall. Tiffany Calkins.
Where are we going? We all know where we have been. We sit here today and remember our past years together. We started out as babies, unable to speak or walk. As years passed, we developed both physically and intellectually. Soon, we were finished with junior high, then came our high school years. Gosh, remember when we were the new freshmen and felt like we were nothing? Now here we are, the hot seniors. Boy, what a difference 4 years makes. We have shared so many memories over our past years together. We have experienced so many emotions, good and bad, celebrated many victories, and suffered some defeats. Partied at homecomings, banquets, and proms, but always together. Now, we will take our knowledge and our experience as young adults and help make our world a better place. As young adults, we must evaluate ourselves as individuals, use our education and our experiences to set our own personal goals. We must have our priorities in perspective, and then we must have the drive and determination to achieve them. From our past, we have succeeded until today. Now we must utilize our acquired knowledge and truly become a success. Our yesterdays are gone. We stand here tonight together, and tomorrow we alone go forth to make our dreams our realities. We will go out into our new lives, not as the youngsters we have been, but as the young adults we have become, full of energy, ideas, and goals. Yes, the years have come and gone. The past is truly over, but the memories we have shared can never be taken from us. Hold on to our memories, but look forward to our tomorrows and our dreams. For the moment we sit here together, soon we will leave as individuals. Yes, tomorrow is truly the first day of our lives. Now it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you the Admiral King High School graduating class of 1989.
At this time, I'd like to call upon Mr. Ken Kramer, Vice President of the Lorain Board of Education.
Good evening. It is an honor and a very special privilege to have the opportunity to address the 1989 graduating class of Admiral King High School. When I graduated from Admiral King, I had no idea at the time that someday I would be standing here in front of you making this speech. But always remember, you never know what the future holds for you. Looking back at my graduation night, waiting in those seats for Dr. Calter to call my name to receive my diploma, I can't remember doing something very important that night that I would like to impress upon all of you to do. When the ceremonies are over, make a point of thanking those responsible for helping you to be here tonight, whether it be your parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, friends, teachers, whoever. Don't be afraid to tell them thank you and let them know how much you love them. You'll never regret doing that. The word commencement means a ceremony held on a special day when degrees or diplomas are conferred by an educational system. This is the day. Make the most of it. This is also the day when another part of your life begins. Your learning is far from over. Whether you attend college or enter into the military field or seek a career in the workforce, you are always going to continue to be educated, and there will be a test for you to take, whether they are written exams or mental exams. Your educational learning will always remain with you. Continue to learn and grow. Be the best that you can be, whatever your choices are now in life. Come back to your community. We need you to help our cities and schools continue to grow. You are our future, and we need you. Don't ever forget your roots here in Lorain, and be proud to say you are a graduate of Admiral King High School, Lorain, Ohio. Ladies and gentlemen, parents, friends, and relatives, it is my great privilege and honor to present to you the Admiral King graduating class 1989.
Okay, at this time, class, please prepare to receive your diplomas. Tiffany Perry. Sherry Abrams. Tracy Adams. Anise Aldridge. Addie Anderson. Lisa Argenti. Michelle Ash. Michael Ayala. Julie Balsick. Crystal Barnett. Julia Bartek. Paul Bartow. Wendy Beckler. Lee Berry. Terry Blakely. Rochelle Blanton. Sherry Bobick. Monica Bohannon. Jacqueline Bowley. Peter Boomis. Jeff Bazoki. Michael Bazoki. Denise Prestavansky. Timothy Broderick. Sean Brown. Cheryl Brown. Eric Brown. Michael Brown. Robert Brown. Tiffany Calkins. Rochelle Capers. Tina Chapman. Harriet Chakuris. Michael Chitwood. Lisa Sicalo. Michael Clark. Terry Klotz. James Cohen. Jean Coleman. Dan Congilio. Latricia Cook. Ron Cornelius. Elena Cortez. Lisa Costello. Richard Costello. Michael Couture. David Salos. Cynthia Sinsack. Kevin Subak. Kevin Cullen. Marlon Davis. Jason Deptula. Holly Desatnik. John Demakia. Jennifer Dugan. Joseph Dowd. Lamitra Dower. Bridget Drummer. Cheryl Dudikovich. Christy Duffy. Christine Allanen. Eisen Elliott. Tanya Emmerich. Delphine Faria. Belinda Fenn. Denise Fields. Melissa Filbert. Stacy Fleming. Jonathan Fligner. Deion Flint. Grace Fleury. Raymond Fonseca. Rebecca Forrider. Glenn Francis. Jennifer Freeman. Cheryl Gallagher. Deanna Gannon. David Genson. Stacy Geddes. Alessandro Giardini. Michelle Gibbons. David Gifford. Beth Gillum. Lisa Gillis. Mark Gilmore. Jeffrey Gibson. Jamie Gladden. Gull Gurlian. Ryan Gonzalez. Yolanda Gonzalez. Robert Graber. Lori Grasnig. Garnetta Griffin. Jeffrey Haas. Eric Hallgren. Twana Hannibal. Christopher Harmich. Raymond Harris. Robert Harris. Stephen Harsar. Dawn Harvey. Sherry Harvey. Toru Hashiumi. Lori Hawthorne. Matthew Hayden. Robert Hayden. Scott Hyder. Thomas Hyder. Melissa Hyman. Robert Hernandez. Yvette Hicks. Stanley Hill. Thomas Hill. Robert Heil. Talonda Hitchens. Michael Holliday. Andre Hollins. Sandra Infante. Nali Ivy. Roberto Jacinto. Lisa Jackson. Rochelle Jackson. Danella Jacob. Ira James. Julianne Jekyll. Eliza Jimenez. Crystal Jones. Halstein Jones. Lynn Jerzinski. All right, Callis. Joan Carabogias. Heather Kelly. David Kenzick. Kimberly Kaiser. Charles Kopp. Donald Kozich. Lawrence Krupp. Jay Kunick. Jennifer Kaiser. Mayra Laboy. 147? 47. Eric Lang. David Lee. Penny Lester. Anthony Lopez. Jose Lopez. Anastasia Lumpkin. Chandra Lumpkin. LaShawn Lusain. John Maldonado. Matthew Marcuzza. Kevin Marsh. Thomas Marsh. Marcus Martin. Deborah Matejcik. Dax McCall. Joyce McCartney. Peter McCran. John McKeel. Jeffrey Mead. Kimberly Metcalf. Tara Mitchell. Yvette Montanese. Vivian Morales. Calbert Morton. Marcia Morosky. Alan Muck. Delia Muniz. Martin Munaz. Rhonda Murphy. Daniel Nalitz. David Navalinsky. Tanya Nelson. Mark Newell. Angela Noble. Mary Noble, James O'Neill, Sean O'Neill, Martin Orlandi, Robert Ortenzi, David Ortiz, Jesse Owens, Jaquilla Page, Melissa Parker, Tonette Perilla, Eric Payne, Charles Perez, Victor Perez, Eric Pedersen, Daniel Phillips, Jeffrey Phillips, Sue Pilger, Scott Bensura, Nicole Pisconi, Danita Pitts, Dina Placenza, James Plebon, Aaron Powers, Tracy Radich, Eric Rakich, Robert Raymer, Chandra Reese, Emalu Reese, Christy Ramaklis, Tara Reynolds, Michelle Richter, Alunda Riggins, William Rochelle, George Rittenauer, Alma Rivera, Angel Rodriguez, Vanessa Rodriguez, April Roman, Katie Rouser, Raynell Rouser, Christine Royhab, Pamela Sadowski, Wendy Sikowski, William Sander. Sherry Saunders. Debbie Saunders. Michael Scaglioso. Matthew Schoenheit. Sherry Schuneman. Susan Seebach. Robert Salent. Robert Shaver. James Short. Julie Simon. Anthony Smith. Joe Smith. Katima Smith. Trina Smith. David Spivak. Carolyn Stern. Clifton Stiles. Monica Sutton. Dina Sidnor. Brett Zooks. Ryan Tarpley. Anthony Taylor. Leonard Taylor. Christopher Thomas. Jerome Todd. Brian Toth. Preston Tyler. Deborah Urban. Dale Vandersamen. Deborah Vargas. Jacinto Vasquez. Elizabeth Velez. Laura Vick. Ann Bissey. Susan Vitale. Dawn Waller. Deborah Waller. Thomas Wanek. Donna Wargo. Harvey Washington. Robinette Walkhorn. Stephen Watling. Robert Waskowitz. James Wierzinski. Eric White. Marie White. Dion Whitfield. Jerome Wicker. Sherry Williams. Tracy Williams. Shawnette Willis. Daniel Wilson. Deborah Wilson. Donna Wilson. Tanya Wilson. Yolanda Wilson. Lisa Wingard. Lisa Wentz. Melissa Wyrick. Christopher Yarsa. Melissa Yabara. David Zakowski. Dennis Zakutny. Tracy Zook. Congratulations, class. Okay, class, if you'll please be seated, we'll begin with our benediction. Okay, I'd like to call upon Reverend Rojas for our benediction.
It is a happy, happy day, really, for all of you, and we are very happy too because we share this beautiful day, the day of your graduation. Now, I would like to ask to everybody to stand up for the blessing. Thank you, Admiral King, and all of you. And we want to say thank you to the Lord because He is so good with us. The Lord bless thee and keep thee. The Lord make His face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. The Lord lift up His countenance upon thee and give this peace. Amen. Go in peace. Joy. Your life.
That concludes commencement ceremonies here at George Daniel Field for Admiral King High School. Please join us again for the rest of the week to see your son or daughter graduate on video. It's Channel 36. Good night.